Welcome back to Bingers Bricks, everybody. My name is Ben. I'm excited to have you out here as we are going to not just be building Lego today, but also talking about a Lego giveaway at the end of this video. Please make sure to stay tuned on that. What we're going to be working on in our Lego city today is we're going to be updating all of our old basic Mills road plates that we have and updating them to incorporate our train. So we have our train track now incorporated directly into our Lego roads, which will again make it a little bit easier for a road, add a little bit more stability, and overall just make it look much nicer. I'm excited. So anybody who voted to keep the train, I listened to everybody's comments and all your messages, and I appreciate it. We are going to be keeping the train. We'll also be taking a look at adding some new shrubbery as well as some of a little more tree action into the greenery area, and also taking a look at building up our Disney castle on top of our rock panels to really give it that a little bit more superior look within that greenery area and make it a little bit more of a focal point. So a lot to do today. Let's get started. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn your notifications on, and stay tuned for the end of the video to talk more about the Lego giveaway. Here we go. So within the past couple of weeks, we have been placing quite a few Lego orders. One of them being through Bricklink, where we placed an order for our rock panels, which just arrived the other day. Excited to build up the Disney castle and get that up on that rock ledge. Also got some more of our rounded tile, and then got our 2x2 light gray tile that we already talked about. And then the last bag, this is how I'm used to most of my pieces coming in a singular bag, already individualized or sorted. Within this bag, it is not. I'm a little bummed as the 1x4 tile, 1x4 dark gray brick, 2x4 brick. We have, oh man, what else do we have in here? We have 2x14 plate. We have our 2x2 dark gray tile, 2x4 dark gray tile. So much tile, so much brick, so much plate that it's going to take a little bit of time to sort through all of this, but I'm glad that we have all the pieces so that we can start tiling off our road plates. All right, everybody, we took a little bit of time here to organize the 6 different pieces that we ordered from Lego, and we were able to use one of our organizers that we use for the different mocks that we do. So it actually worked out very nicely. Now we are able to transition from our old road plate to our new ones. Now, fortunately for us, we're actually going to be able to utilize and put most of the pieces that we had on our old road plate onto our new one. Now, the couple pieces we aren't going to be using anymore are our 1x2 Technic pieces, as well as our 6x8 light bluish gray plates. Now, fortunately for us, it's still a good thing because we are utilizing the Mills system. With that being said, we're able to build more Mills plates for our modulars or different mocks that we're going to be doing. So these pieces will still get put to use. Now, I want to take a look at the different pieces that go into creating one of these new road plates that we are going to be building with the train track. Here are some of the different pieces that go into making our new Lego Mills road plate. Now, looking at our road plate, we have 2 of the same road plates from our previous. We also have the 2 train track. We are building up our road plate on top of 15 2x4 plates. We also have we have 16 2x4 bricks. We're using 8 on each side to build on our sidewalks. On top of our sidewalks, we do have our 2x2 tiles. We have 32 in total, 16 on each side. We are also still using our road extensions. Now, the road extensions are pretty much the same, using 8 1x8 dark bluish gray brick. We also still have 8 of our 1x8 white plate, and then also now using, instead of dark bluish gray plate, we're using our 1x4 tile. So we have 16 of those, and that makes up our road extension. When looking at the train track, this is really when the pieces get part intensive. We are utilizing 8 1x4 plates going down on each side, so 16 in total to finish off the sides of the train track. Then looking at the middle, instead of using a bunch of 1x4 plates here, we placed that order to incorporate 2x14. I would rather use 1x8 or 2x8 plate down the middle of the train track, but unfortunately they didn't have those as best sellers. So we are using the 2x14 pieces. Now we're utilizing 4 of those 2x14 pieces, and then on the edge here, we're also using 1x4. So we're adding on 4 more 1x4 dark bluish gray plates. And then on top, as you can see here, we're using 16 2x4 dark bluish gray plates. those are all the pieces. Let's take a look at how we build one of these road plates. So I know I've probably said that this was an easy build, but with 3 kids wanting attention, this process honestly took longer than it should have. As you can see, really what we're doing is just taking our existing road plates, shifting them over, putting the train track right up next to those road plates, adding that plate in those 2x14 plates, 1x4 plates on top of the railroad track, and then really it just comes down to adding the extensions in. For those extensions, all we're doing is taking off the plate on the outside and adding that tile in instead, so they slide right in. And then just tiling off, obviously, the railroad tracks, the sidewalks, and getting everything complete. Don't mind the mess, everybody, but our straight road plates that we use with that simple and easy build technique is complete. I think overall it looks really good. I think that overall our part usage worked out perfectly. You know, we accommodated for the right number of pieces within the building of our new road plates, and it all turned out great. Now, the interesting part that came into play was obviously our T intersection, because what we had to do is obviously take off that one road plate that was sitting right here so that we could continuously run our train track all the way through into this small little greenery area here, and obviously through around into our turns. Now, with that being said, obviously our road plate, obviously that's built up on one plate itself, and so it actually sits 3 plates tall. So what we had to do on each side of the train track here was put 2 layers of plate and then add this tile on top to create it, that is so that it would be 3 plates tall. Now, the one area where we did mess up is the sidewalk. So the sidewall looks great. Obviously, as you can see here, it is the same height. Now, when you come over here, the only reason that it's the same height here is because we had to add another plate on top of the 2x4 and 2x6 bricks that we were using. So that is one area where I did not accommodate for the right number of pieces. So today we are going to actually go to the Lego store to see if they have any light bluish gray plate so that we can continuously run that plate and then add that tile back on top. And another example of that over here is the fact that if we put the tile on top over here, you can see that it's actually going to sit just slightly taller. So what we'll have to do is, again, add that plate here so that we can tile off on top of it. But overall, honestly, I'm just glad to have the actual building of the road complete so that we can now take a look at how to create our turns utilizing some of those jumpers to put on top of our base plates, and really just creating a nice easy turn so that we can fill back in this area and make everything look nice again. If you remember from our last video, everybody, we had been talking a little bit more about the A-frame cabin and just how unfortunate it was that we're really only seeing the side view of such a beautiful set. Now, again, I asked for your suggestions. Everybody kind of let me know that the best solution was to just turn it around, obviously see if that fits, and overall, it looks great, everybody. I really like the different tiers here. We were able to wrap some of those different levels of greenery around the front and the side. Then this morning, obviously, we were able to take a look and finish off some of our cobblestone pathway that leads down to a few of these different steps and then down to our beach area. So overall, I think that turned out great. I think that was the best route to go. Now, if you remember, everybody, as well, we have a couple trees missing, right? We have the reddish brown tree, but we have these 2 other trees that were a part of this little side set here, right? It has the rock panel. It does have the little otter on the side. Now, if you remember, this was a right angle, so it came straight and then kind of came back towards us. Now, with the A-frame sitting up against the wall, we don't have a ton of room to put it on this side. So what we did is we adjusted some of our pieces and plate, made this a straight, and we are going to be able to now fit this on the side of our A-frame cabin along the other tree. And I think that looks absolutely gorgeous, everybody. Now, if you're wondering if that's going to take away from the view of the Disney castle in the back, I don't think it will, because we are going to build that up on some rock panels. So it will sit a little bit higher, and I think that it will give it a little bit more display room. Obviously, that will sit higher. All right, let's check out the pad wall. All right, everybody, let's take a look at the pad wall. Quite a few different bricks, tiles, and plates today. And actually really nice that they have a plate laid out of the different options that they have. And what do you know, they do have some light bluish gray plate, as we are going to need that to finish off the sidewalk. I love these, obviously, clear panels for doing mocks, especially when you're looking at something like the sitcom tower, but let's see what we got. All right, everybody, just got out of the Lego store. Wanted to do just a quick little car haul. Again, when I say quick little car haul, primarily just getting the pieces we need. We talked about the plate that we need to put underneath our light bluish gray tile to really finish off those sidewalks. Wanted to get that done as soon as possible, otherwise I will forget. So luckily they did have some plate here. So we did get our 2x2 light gray plate. We also got just 2x2 brick for our mill system, obviously within the Lego City. And then just a little bit more green plate. They also had some of those clear 1x4 panels. So we got some of those. So a lot of cool different things that we got. Again, small little cup, but fit a lot of little pieces in here. So let's go back, take a look at the Lego City, finish everything. We're back in the Lego City, everybody, and we did finish off tiling the sidewalks. It looks great. Now, as we're at the Lego store, we did need that light bluish gray plate, and this is obviously the reason why is, as you can see, there is that little bit of a gap. We need that plate to go underneath our tile so that we can build these up, and I wanted to quickly get that done. While adding the 2x2 plate and retiling, I wanted to talk a little bit more about RAKUTEN, as multiple people have reached out to me about it in the past week. It's a free browser extension that gives you cash back at 3,500 plus stores on top of deals that store is having. Now, why am I talking about RAKUTEN, right? I'm mentioning it because if you sign up with my link, you spend $30, you and I both get $30 for free. So it's good for both of us. Now, I will include this link in the description, so please don't worry if you miss it. It will be in the description below after this video. We have our sidewalks tiled off, we have our new road plates in, and we can check another box off the to-do list. We have our rock panels underneath our Disney Castle. The Disney Castle looks pretty good built up. I actually really like the way that this looks. The couple things that I do want to add or change is I definitely want to take a look into getting more of those angled panels, rock panels that they have, more of those corner panels, just to make it look a little bit smoother as it wraps around the Disney Castle. Also, obviously, you can see that it's just very unfinished, right? We need to get some of those cheese slopes as well as some of our, snot bricks and just some of our wedge pieces. So definitely something we need to add some more of these, as well as just get some more 1x2s, lots of different things we can do to add a little bit more detail. Overall, I think that the shrubs as well as some of the different trees in the back of our greener area next to the Disney Castle looks great. Let's get this into the Lego room and let's talk about our Lego giveaway. The Disney Castle is back in the greenery area, everybody, and I'm excited to have it back in here. I think once we continue to make some of those different additions and changes, adding in some of those cheese wedges and those slopes and those corner rock panels, it's going to continue to enhance the overall look of the castle itself. Now, as you can see, we've added in a few more trees. We've added in a little bit more cobblestone pathway since the beginning of this whole video. But one other thing that I wanted to add in is I do like the different trees that we're using. I do want to get some more of these different leaf elements, as well as I want to get the different parts that it takes to build the trees that come with the A-frame cabin. I think sprinkling a few more of those out in the greenery area will just, again, enhance the overall look of it. Now that we have everything complete in the Lego room that we wanted to get done today, let's talk a little bit more about our upcoming Lego giveaway that is going to be happening April 28th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For one lucky winner that is within the United States or nationally, again, both can enter in the giveaway, one lucky winner will win a $25 gift card to Lego.com. Now, in order to get in this giveaway, there are 3 things that you have to do. Again, this is completely free. There are 3 things that you have to do. All you have to do is like this video, subscribe to our channel, as well as drop a comment down below asking me any sort of question. Whether it's I'm a dog or a cat person, or whether it's, what is your favorite Lego set, favorite minifigure, favorite dinner, whatever it is. Just drop a comment down below asking me any sort of question, maybe what my favorite upcoming Lego set is that's going to be released. Again, any sort of question that you guys can think of. I'm really excited to draw one lucky winner at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on April 28th, and I hope everybody can join. You do not have to join live stream to win the prize, but I obviously love to see everybody there to have a great chat. Most of the time I do show the Lego room live and take suggestions on things that we can change, and so I appreciate all of you guys joining in, obviously all the support, and Obviously, this is primarily due to us reaching that 400 subscriber mark. I'm excited because I love all the support. Everybody has been awesome. And again, 400 subscribers. I started this not because I wanted to get subscribers or get likes or anything. I just did this to document my son and I obviously building some of these sets and just kind of changing up our Lego closet. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Please make sure to, again, like, subscribe, drop a comment down below, and get in that giveaway. I'm excited to draw one lucky winner. Again, April 28th, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a good night.